Hello and welcome! My name is Gio, and I am a lab helper here in the WOW Lab. Oh, and this is the one and only Sparky! Sparky's my super smart friend who always flashes in with great ideas and experiments that make us say, wow!
Hello, friends! Welcome to my WOW Lab. I'm so glad you're here. I have some wonderful surprises planned for all of you today.
Oh, where did Sparky go? This happens all the time. Sparky's here 1 minute and then gone in a flash. Oh well, I could use some extra help in the lab today. Will all of you be my lab helpers?
Yes!
Oh yeah, wonderific, wonderific, oh yeah, oh yeah. Oh, wait, there are so many fun things we do in our lab. Oh, I wonder what wonderful experiment Sparky has for us today. When we need to get in touch with Sparky, we clap our hands to the beat of the name, just like this. Sparky! Let's try it now. Sparky!
Hello, lab helpers! I have an experiment for you today that is full of wonder. But before you can get started, you have to know the 2 WOW Lab rules. Rule number 1 is to be kind. You can be kind by staying quiet when others are talking. If you can be kind, let me hear you say, shh, shh, shh. Shh, shh, shh. Lab helpers, rule number 2 is to be safe. Let me hear you say, be safe. Be safe. That's it. You can be safe by staying in your spot and keeping your hands to yourself. Wow, I think you're ready to help Gio with the wonderful experiment I have set up for you. Take it away, Gio!
You got it, Sparky. One last thing you need to do to be lab helpers like me is put on your safety glasses. Put yours on with me on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I wonder what we're supposed to do with this mystery box. Aha! That's it! Sparky wants me to try to guess what's inside the mystery box without using my sense of sight, which is my eyes that I use to see. I'll have to use my sense of touch, my sense of smell, my sense of hearing. But I hope I don't have to use my sense of taste. Ugh. Okay, lab helpers, it looks like you will be able to see what's inside. So you can tell me if I get the answer right or wrong. Okay, here I go. This is so exciting. It feels hard and not soft. It feels like it may have a handle of some kind. I wonder what happens when I shake it. Oh, I think I know that sound. Lab helpers, is it a bell?
Yes!
Yay! I got one right. Now, on to the next mystery item. Ew! This feels wet and a little slimy. But also, it feels a little hard on this side. It could be some kind of vegetable or a fruit. I think I need to use my sense of smell on this one. Oh, yep, that's it. I know it. Lab helpers, I think it's a lemon. Am I right or wrong?
Right!
Woohoo! 2 for 2. This is so fun. I'm ready for the next one. Oh, this feels like a cuddly stuffed animal. But I'm not sure which animal it is. I know that donkeys have a mane, 4 legs, and a tail, but so do horses. And then there's a zebra. This is a hard one. Well, trying to use my sense of smell doesn't help me. And shaking it doesn't help me at all. Lab helpers, I can't figure this one out. Can you help me? I don't know if it's a donkey, a horse, or a zebra? On the count of 3, shout it out. 1, 2, 3.
Zebra!
That's it! You guys got it! Great job! Wowie, wow, wow! You did a great job using your sense of sight to see each item. And I had to use my other senses to figure it out. Using our senses as we do experiments is science. Science is so much fun, and today's experiment was nothing short of wonderful. I say it's time to check back in with Sparky and see what other wonderful surprises he has for us in the lab today. Remember, to check in with Sparky, we just clap and say, Sparky! Let's do it together, lab helpers. Sparky!
Wow! That experiment was wonderful! The Wow Lab is always full of wonder and fun. Speaking of wonder, I have some friends who are wondering about something. Let's listen carefully and see if we can help.
Hi. Hey, Molly? Molly? Molly, huh? Oh, sorry. Oh, hi, Starkey and Geo. I was wondering, what was I wondering? You were wondering why God made you. Oh, yeah. Why did God make me? Have you ever wondered that?
That's a great question. Actually, I have wondered that very same thing. Anytime I'm wondering about something and I don't know the answer, Sparky always takes me to the best book ever, the Bible. Lab helpers, let's get ready to hear a story from the Bible by clicking on our listening ears.
Click, click.
Now, let's put on our special eyes.
Zoop, zoop.
Sparky, we're all set. Please show us a story in the Bible that can help us with this question.
The Bible is the best book ever, full of wonder and truth. I have the perfect story from the Bible today. The Bible has many stories, actually, that tell us why God made you and me. Long ago, King David wrote a song that helps us know we didn't get here by accident. God took the time to make each and every one of us. David said that God put all of us together and gave us life when we were in our mother's body. How God made each of us is amazing and wonderful, and we can praise God for this. You see, God knows everything about us, from the number of hairs on our head to the number of days we will live, and He is taking care of us each day. That's why Jesus told His friends and followers that they didn't need to worry about anything in their life. Jesus said to look around at the birds in the sky and the flowers that grow in the field. They don't have to worry about what to eat or what to wear. God takes care of them and gives them everything they need. God loves the birds and flowers, but He loves each of you even more. If God takes such good care of birds and flowers, you can trust that God will take great care of you because He loves you so much. When we wonder why God made us, we can remember that He made us because He loves us. And that's too wonderful for words.
No wonder we call this the Wow Lab. Stories from the Bible always have me saying, wow. It all makes sense now. In our experiment today, we used our 5 senses to figure out all the things in the mystery box. From your nose to your toes, and your head to your hands. God made all of you, and He loves you so much. Lab helpers, it's so much fun to ask questions and wonder about things, like why God made us, because it helps us learn more about how much He loves us and cares about our life. Let me hear you say this after me. I can wonder.
I can wonder
About my life.
about my life.
When we think about how amazing God is and the amazing things He's done, it fills us with wonder. reminds me of a verse in the Bible that Sparky tells me all the time. Sparky, will you share that special verse with our lab helpers?
You got it, Geo. This verse comes from the second book of the Bible, called Exodus. It says, "Your glory fills me with wonder. You do amazing things." Glory is a word we use to describe how amazing God is. You know, Geo and I have a song we like to sing about this verse. Lab helpers, stand up and sing it too.
Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things. Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things. You made the world that I see, oceans, mountains, and trees. Your goodness never ends. You are great and I know, every day as I grow, you are my closest friend. Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things. Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things. You made the world that I see, oceans, mountains, and trees. Your goodness never ends. You are great and I know, every day as I grow, you are my closest friend. Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things. Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things. Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things. Your glory fills me with wonder, 'cause you, my God, do amazing things.
That was wonder-rific! You can take a seat. I am so glad you came to be helpers in the WOW Lab today. We have had so much fun! But we're not finished yet. We have one more wonderful experiment to do. It's going to be colorific. It looks like Sparky wants us to mix some of these colors to make a new color. But I wonder what color Sparky wants us to make. Lab helpers, what color do you think Sparky wants us to make?
Green.
That's it! If we can answer 2 questions from today's lab time, we will get to mix 2 colors and make a brand new color! Question number 1 asks, did God make you? The blue liquid says yes. The yellow liquid says no. And the red liquid says, I don't know. So, did God make you?
Yes.
Yes! God made you, and He loves you so much. Wow! Okay. Question number 2 says, what can we read if we want to know why God made us? The red one says, a lab manual. The blue one says, a text message. And the yellow one says, the Bible. Which one is it?
The Bible.
Wonderful! You got it! When we read the Bible, there are so many verses that tell us God made you and me because He loves us so much. Your life is so special to God. Lab helpers, I wonder what will happen if we mix this yellow liquid with the blue liquid. Do you think it will make green? too wonderful for words! You did a great job remembering what we learned today and helping make a super cool new color. Oh, hi, Sparky. I think we need to share this with our friend who was wondering about why God made her. Hi, Molly. Today we discovered that God made you and me because He loves us so much. He created everything about you, and He cares about your life.
Whoa, that's wonderful! Aw, I love feeling loved. And you know what?
What?
I love you.
Aw, thanks, Molly. I love you too.
Thanks, Starkey and Geo.
And we wanted to tell you what we've learned today. Lab helpers, say this after me. I can wonder.
I can wonder
About my life.
about my life.
That's it! As you head out of the lab today and back to your homes, you can be filled with wonder as you remember that God made you because He loves you so much and He cares about your life. I hope you have a wonder-filled day. Bye-bye!